This has been a crazy week for Marvel fans, with the Avengers Doomsday trailer dropping and the Marvel's Hall H presentation at San Diego Comic-Con and Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out this weekend. There's so much to talk about, so I grabbed two of the biggest nerds I know and we decided to talk shop about Marvel, mainly Avengers Doomsday, and some of these leaks had me absolutely starstruck. Also, major spoiler or potential spoiler warning for this video just in case these leaks are true. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. How's it going, everybody? My name is EnvyTH, and welcome to the third official episode of the Nerd House podcast. And we got a really big one for today. I've brought two very special friends with me. One of them who's been in two podcasts already. His name is Yavinky, otherwise known as Nick. Say what's up to the people.
Yo.
And I brought another special friend along with me, not Licks this time, but someone who should be looking forward, well, at least he's going to see Avengers Doomsday, mainly because he is a Doctor Doom fiend. That is his favorite character of all time, and that is my good friend Voicing.
Yeah.
Now, Marvel has dropped a shit ton of bombs on us this entire week. We've gotten the Avengers Doomsday trailer. We have gotten the crazy announcement at Hall H. Ryan Gosling is now going to be Ghost Rider. Black Panther 3 with a new Black Panther. A lot of stuff is going down right now. It's actually insane what's going down in Marvel right now, to the point where a lot of fans, I've seen a lot of DC fans in particular, one of them being Licks, being like slightly scared for DC, even though I know DC's going to be doing just fine. But we're mainly going to be talking about Avengers Doomsday today. But first, I would like to just dive into the Comic-Con stuff that literally just happened a couple hours ago. I mean, Ghost Rider getting a movie in 2028 with the director Sean Levy, or Levy, I don't know how you pronounce it, and Levy, okay, with Sean Levy, and a guy who I honestly did not think we'll ever see in the MCU. His name was just so insanely big, and I thought it would have been a one-off appearance in Avengers Doomsday. Turns out he's getting his own movie. Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. What do we think of this decision?
I mean,
you wanna go first?
he's one of the best actors I've seen on screen so far. I mean, that's been acting as of late. I mean, Project Hail Mary, Blade Runner 2049.
Great movie.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's a great actor. Yeah, and he could definitely pull off Johnny Blaze.
Are you talking about Barbie? He was really
Oh
amazing in
yeah.
Barbie.
He was the highlight of Barbie. Yeah. But yeah, I think he could do a pretty solid performance.
Yeah.
I think the two big choices speculating around the internet was both him and Norman Reedus. I was honestly leaning more towards Norman Reedus because I just feel like he has the look more. But Ryan Gosling, I will definitely be able to pull off the action more, without a doubt.
I feel like Norman Reedus is like such a typecast, like because like he plays Daryl in The Walking Dead, and Daryl's like a biker. It's like
like
it's just like
I honestly I thought it was gonna be Norman Reedus. I feel like he's way better as a cast, in my honest opinion, as Johnny Blaze. But I love Ryan Gosling. He's a phenomenal actor, amazing actor.
I'm not gonna lie, because the Ryan Gosling casting it's very fan casty, but to be honest, it's so weird that I kind of like it. Like I think it's actually pretty good. I find it funny that Sean Levy's directing it, even though he's also doing the Star Wars movie with Ryan Gosling. Like, is he? I guess they're just doing everything at this point. Like, I'm
pretty sure. I'm willing to bet Ryan Gosling enjoyed working with Sean Levy.
Yeah. I don't even know if they filmed that movie yet. Like, did they film? I don't even know. I think they did.
I have no idea. But
regardless, Canadian, so Canada forever, bro.
I'm so excited for it. I've been a huge Ryan Gosling. They are, but I've been a huge Ryan Gosling fan. He is one of my all-time favorite actors and someone who I've wanted to see in the MCU for a very long time. Like, I have a bunch of people that I've like would love to see in the MCU, and I normally have them as one-off appearances. Like Jake Gyllenhaal was one of them. Michael Keaton was one of them. Both ended up being Spider-Man villains. Both ended up being great Spider-Man villains. And it's like Ryan Gosling was definitely one of them. And I was like, you know, it would be really cool to see him as Ghost Rider, but I don't think they're gonna do that unless it's for an Avengers Doomsday one-off appearance for a special cameo. Instead, he's getting his own movie. I mean, who's to say? You never know. He still might make an appearance in Avengers Doomsday. This is the multiverse we're talking about here. But like, he's getting his own movie, which is insane. And this maybe could start a little setup for the Midnight Suns. However, the Blade movie was officially reported. Well, I think it's confirmed to be canceled now. So I don't know what's going on with that. If they were going to do a Midnight Suns.
Blade saved Marvel, and now he can't eat, bro. Great.
So sad. It's literally so sad. For those who don't know, the original Blade movies is the reason the Marvel, the MCU is a thing right now. It wouldn't have been a thing without Blade. Wouldn't have been a thing without Mr. Wesley Snipes himself. So it is very unfortunate. And the actor, Mahershala Ali, you could be surprised why he wouldn't want to do it anymore after how long it took. This movie was supposed to come out like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It went through like a crazy production hell. It's like they went through like so many different scripts. They talked about him.
Yeah,
he's a good casting too.
Plus, Blade 3 kind of ended off on basically a good note. Like, you know, he killed all the vampires. So I guess, you know, his story's basically done, but how would you bring him back like 20 years later? I don't know.
Well, no, it's not. It's a reboot, Blade.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Eternals after credits, Blade, it's so funny saying this. Like, I feel like everyone forgets about it, but they don't show him, he just speaks.
They don't show him, you hear him.
And it's not Wesley Snipes, it's Mahershala Ali.
Honestly, the Eternals is
which is a great casting.
Yeah.
Every time I hear information from the Eternals, it's just like a mess that they never really like tie up. So it's
you could tell they're trying to just literally forget about it.
Yeah, because it's like you bring up the Ebony Blade, and then you have the Celestial coming out of the Earth.
One thing I hate Marvel does now, because like Marvel, and another thing about like Marvel fans in general. One thing about Marvel fans is like they talk so much crap about Marvel, about like all the bad movies they made in like Phase 4 and a little bit in Phase 5, when like Marvel wasn't always perfect. We look back at Phase 1 and Phase 2, there's a lot of bad movies there. There's Thor, there's Thor 2, Iron Man 2. Like, you know, they weren't always perfect. Ant-Man, even though like Ant-Man's an enjoyable film, it's not gonna blow your mind away. You know, it's mid. It's just there.
All right. Yeah.
So the retort I have for that though is that these newer phases have way too many loose ends. Like a Celestial literally coming from the Earth's core is probably one of the biggest events that everybody should be handling right now.
And that's a huge thing, and Marvel's trying to just completely forget about it. I don't know what it is about Marvel where they do something, oh, it doesn't work out, the people don't like it, let's throw it away. Like, no, like you guys once did things people didn't like and you kept going. Like, stick to your plan, because now we're in this big mess leading into the biggest Marvel movie arguably of all time, with the craziest amount of weight on its shoulders, and it should be a movie where people are insanely hyped about it. Not that there aren't people insanely hyped for it, but there's a lot of people who are also insanely scared for it because of the lack of setup.
There's like zero setup. It's like one after credits. It's literally one after credit scene.
One after credit scene.
Like, there is no build up for this movie. Thanos had so much. He had 2 after credit scenes, an entire scene in Guardians of the Galaxy, and then there's like 6 different movies.
Yes,
introducing
Thanos had
each stone.
Realistically, Thanos had a whole phase of setup.
Yeah, like Thanos was like you could just tell. Yeah,
the whole Doctor Doom scenario is kind of like the Rise of Skywalker. Just Palpatine somehow came back. This is like their sort of swan song. of everything. Just like, oh, you know, let's just end it all and just reset, because you know we have all the characters now. We can probably, you know, properly set things up now. I just feel as though they realize how much mess like they've made, and they're just trying to end things off as fast as they can. Like that's what it seems like with these last 2 movies.
Like it's just a big mess.
It's like you can't mess up Kang, the Kree, the Skrulls, Celestials, the Ebony Blade. What else? There's just too much going on right now.
It's so much.
They're not really covering as much, and the build up to Doomsday is supposed to be like, it's supposed to take like, I would say, given the material covered in Doomsday and Secret Wars, probably a decade. Like that's a decade of build up.
Yeah, that's a long build up, and now we're getting this movie now, and we don't know what's going on. Like not that we knew what would go on in Infinity War and an Endgame, but at least we had a good idea because of the setup. We knew Thanos was coming. We knew it was only a matter of time before things was gonna get real.
To be honest, I wouldn't even say a decade. I'd probably say like 5 years at least. I don't think
I was thinking about 5 years, but I know how Marvel likes to, you know, really, you know, stretch things out.
Yeah, and also like, not every Marvel project gets tied in to what's really going on. Like Ant-Man, for example. Ant-Man's normally just a character who isn't supposed to be a part of any setup. He's just there to look cool.
But also, like, the reason why it was 10 years for Thanos was because, like, they had to introduce the whole universe as a whole. So it's like, with Doctor Doom, it's like we already have an established universe, so it would only need like probably like 5 years. Like they don't need to do all that extra stuff because
we don't even
are already.
But like we're going into an Avengers movie, and we haven't seen him once. Well, we did technically see him, but was he even a Robert Downey Jr. or was it just some random stunt double wearing a green hood?
Well, the reason why I said a decade is because there's a whole bunch of storylines that kind of lead up to that. Like, so like you would have to basically redo. Yeah, Galactus is probably the biggest villain, period.
That's one that still slightly disappoints me, even though he's not dead.
Yeah,
we know he's not dead, but it's like, man, Marvel, y'all nerfed the living heck out of him.
It's like in Captain Marvel, you introduced the Kree, and the Kree is like a major force in the galaxy, and they have like empires everywhere, and they're just like destroying crap. And so it's like, hey, how about we have a storyline with this? No, the Skrulls, superheroes being replaced and imitated and exchanged out of Earth. That's crazy.
Yeah,
not just
they started Guardians a lot of stuff.
And what else? Guardians of the Galaxy with the Nova Corps. We never saw the Nova Corps ever since that first Guardians movie.
Venom. Was it Venom 3? Yeah, Venom 3 introduced Null. What? What? That's a whole comic line. So, what is? I don't know.
Null being in that movie was crazy.
That was such a crazy move, and it made you think they were planning something, which they probably were, but they just canceled it because everything they were doing was garbage. Like,
I don't know. I think it was just a YOLO throw out. I don't know.
They were just like, you know this character?
Yeah, it's like, this is the last one. We don't really care. Let's just throw in a character that everyone wants to see.
No, that movie was the most boring Venom movie I've probably ever, like, out of all 3 Venom movies. That was so boring. The whole time is just like, it has cool action scenes, but it's like, what is going on? And like the story made no sense. It's so dumb. It's like you got I don't even remember what they were called. The things that happen when the host dies and the symbiote saves them. Whatever the hell they were called. I forgot what they were called.
I don't remember anything from that movie. I just remember memories.
But one thing I remember yes. But one thing I remember is that those are the things that would like let Null know to like they needed to hunt. Like he would send those damn like symbiote beasts to hunt the symbiote and the host. Literally the only thing that they had to do was just make sure that Venom didn't emerge, so that way Null didn't send those beasts, and then he didn't know where they were. But the whole point of the story, the whole point they got found, which ended up leading to Venom's death, was because Venom wanted to dance with Mrs. Chang.
Yeah,
so dumb. So dumb.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, Null is an ancient god, and the whole point of him being there, in the comics at least, is to flood Earth with symbiotes, which happened.
You know what's funny? Like when they show what's her name, Mrs. Chen. Like when I saw her in Spider-Verse, it actually pissed me off. I actually got mad. I was actually like that. Like in the theater, I was like, oh my god, bro! Like why
that was a funny reference.
I don't like the Venom movies at all. So like just it being referenced just bothered me. I was like, oh my god.
She's probably the best part about those movies. He's like,
yeah. But it's just like it just reminded me those movies existed, and I was like, ah. It's like
it's funny in like Spider-Verse, like you could tell like they want to show so much beyond the Marvel universe, but they can't really because of just international copyright laws. So they're only showing stuff that they've done. It's like,
yeah, like the Andrew Garfield little cameo was cool.
I mean, I think the closest thing they did to like getting like some sort of an MCU reference was the little subtle reference of apparently Miguel O'Hara mentioning Tom Holland's Spider-Man, even though it's not confirmed that was 616, but I'm pretty sure at the time it was supposed to be 1999 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else? The Prowler, Donald Glover's Prowler. Even though he was Prowler in Spider-Verse, he voiced Aaron Davis, but like you saw him, you actually saw him, like you saw a real life Prowler, live action Prowler, and we know he's supposed to be the Prowler in the MCU. We got that little Easter egg in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Did nothing with it since. I don't know what's going on. That's honestly like one of Marvel's biggest problems. They set up so much and just abandon it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go on and on about that. Like
they can't
Hercules
stick to one
trying to track down Thor at the end of Love and Thunder. I mean, I could go on and on about.
And Hercules is such a big hero too.
Plotlines.
Hercules is such a big hero. At one point, joins the Avengers in the comics.
Yeah, Hercules is a very big character.
He's a very big character, and now we'll probably never get that ever again. The whole Celestial emerging from Earth's core, we'll probably never get that again.
Even though the Earth is basically ending at that point.
Despite the fact that we know it's now entirely made out of adamantium, thanks to Cersei, which is not how they got adamantium in the MCU. But it's like there's so much that they've done that they're just completely abandoning, and it's honestly a really big problem.
It's either that or they fumble things that they do return back to, like in Captain America: Brave New World, how that's supposed to be a Hulk movie. Yeah. But hey,
that is literally supposed to be a Hulk movie, and they made it a Captain America. It would have been so perfect. It would have been so perfect had you either done one or two things. You just did what Falcon and the Winter Soldier did, instead make John Walker the main villain rather than the Flag Smashers, or you just have him fight the Serpent Society and no one else.
Yeah, but no, let's have him fight the Leader and Red Hulk, even though Sam Wilson has no serum.
And Leader has the ugliest design of all
Sam
time.
Wilson almost died to a random jobber. Remember that?
Dude, Leader.
Yeah, man. We haven't talked about Doomsday yet. We're just talking about the build-up. Or lack thereof.
Well, essentially we are talking about Doomsday, but
we're building up to Doomsday.
We're building up to Doomsday, but we're doing more build-up in the movie. We finally got our first taste of what the movie is going to feel like, and honestly, based off that trailer, the movie literally feels like if you were to take a bunch of action figures, throw them in a kid's face, and be like, here.
Literally, and they died.
And they died.
However,
it looks ridiculous.
I'm not gonna lie, because there's video evidence of me losing my shit watching that trailer. I do have nitpicks.
Yeah.
It does look bad. It does indeed look bad. It's very dark. There's lack of color. However, there's only one scene that looks bad to me. There's only one scene that looks bad to me in that trailer, and that's when Thor was flying at Doom. And
it looks so bad. Oh my god.
It looks bad there.
Yeah.
Dude, why does his hair get shorter when they do you notice that his hair it actually gets shorter when you look at that part where he's looking at him when he's blocking it with the finger?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure because that's his actual hair, and when we saw the CGI Thor flying, it was just not accurate.
Yeah, it's weird. His hair, he looks like he got a fade.
Yeah, no, Hemsworth looked like he had curls on. He had curls on his head.
I hope they fix it. I hope they fix it when it comes to the movie, but you could tell that scene him flying at Doom looked really bad. However, but I still like got really shocked when he stopped the Stormbreaker with 2 fingers. 2 fingers.
Yeah. Like
insane.
Goku.
Yeah, like Goku. Like Goku.
Like
Goku and Trunks. Like literally what happens in it's crazy.
You don't remember when Aizen stopped Ichigo's theme?
Oh, Aizen, yeah.
Besides that, there wasn't really a part that generally looked bad to me. I mean, I guess you can make the argument for the Mystique part, but I like the way that looked. I just don't like her design. I'm not the biggest fan of her design.
I saw a lot of people on like Twitter like talking about her design not being good.
Honestly, the Atlanteans the Atlanteans when Namor sit on his throne look pretty bad. It's
not Atlanteans, but
Telocons. Oh well, nah. Teloconians. I don't even know.
What's his name? Cuckoo Khan?
That's his name.
That's gonna have to be censored. All right.
Nah, that's his name.
That's his name.
Nah, but when Invisible Woman's doing whatever she's doing, she's like, oh, it's like it looks bad.
That part didn't really look too bad to me either, and then seeing him flying around, I saw people like really like making fun of that shot, like, oh, it looks so bad. And I'm like, this honestly doesn't look too different to like Henry Cavill flying. He's like, you know, like I don't really see much of a difference here. It's just an insane wind effect.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it. What I do have an issue with is Sam Wilson doing nothing as usual. That was just wasted screen time.
But that gif of him looking at the camera is hilarious.
Every Sam Wilson shot, dude. The audience, look up Sam Wilson's best moments. Is a 5-minute video of him doing the bare minimum, if you could even say that.
Now, guys, I'm not talking badly on Sam Wilson because I'm actually a Sam Wilson fan, but it is so hard being a Sam Wilson fan. It is the hardest thing a Marvel fan ever has to do. Is the hardest thing a Marvel fan ever has to do, and it's support Sam Wilson. It's so difficult. It's so difficult because they make him look so bad. They make him look so bad.
That's someone America. Like me in your ear. So look, Sam Wilson's a UAV in Endgame, literally. Just like, yo, look over there.
Yo, literally, it's so like the fact that you're supposed to be leading the Avengers, you're Captain America, and you have Thor telling you in your face to put aside your petty squabbles. Like you guys are over here fighting over the Avengers name when there's a much bigger worry.
You shoot the Thunderbolts over that. Let that sink in.
So dumb. So dumb.
The best Sam Wilson moment is when in Winter Soldier when he holds the guy over the building. With the, when he flies up with that guy. That's like and that was his first appearance.
That's his first appearance like, as the Falcon.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say when they were fighting in that bazaar, you know, Black Widow and them, he was doing something with the little drone. But that's really it. Black Widow looked more raw though. I've seen better Black Widow feats.
Here's the problem.
Definitely.
Here's the problem. Like Black Widow fights someone like Winter Soldier who is 10 times more powerful than her and still looks cool even when she got beat up at the end. When Sam Wilson fights someone that's 10 times more powerful than him, he gets destroyed. He doesn't look cool. He only looks cool when he's fighting
destroyed
NPCs.
By a jobber. He almost died in Brave New World against a soldier that was hypnotized. Joaquin had to save him.
I forgot that was his
Even
name.
He was in the trailer.
I was thinking Joaquin Phoenix. I was like, what?
Even he was in the trailer.
The new Falcon.
I'm actually excited to see the new Falcon. Not because I think he's gonna be like a huge monumental character. He's just a cool guy. Like he's just a chill dude. Like, you know, and I like the
all I remember is
Danny
him getting
Ramirez
shot down, bro.
actor.
To be honest.
Oh yeah.
And in the hospital bed, just.
But like I remember watching the end of that movie. Every time I watch the end of Brave New World, that scene of when they're in the hospital bed, and he's like telling stories about like him telling his mom that like the superhero he wanted to be when he grew up was Sam Wilson. I just like that's so unrealistic. You know? Like, it's so unrealistic. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, like I don't even remember that. Like that's hilarious.
I remember laughing. Like Falcon, Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to be.
I don't remember a lot from that movie.
Like Hawkeye has cooler moments than Sam Wilson. He can't fly.
Hawkeye was there, ground zero on Avengers 1. He was there shooting things down. Where was Sam Wilson? Jogging?
Bro, this
Hawkeye,
dude
yeah,
Hawkeye
Hawkeye
was
is
like
aura.
just casually
Hawkeye is
aura
aura.
farming, just
Yeah, he has aura.
Exactly. He don't miss, literally.
Even in Endgame when he was Ronin, he's like,
oh, he
Like,
had
don't give
so
me
much
hope.
aura as Ronin. He
Don't
had
give me
so
hope,
much
like, you
aura
know
as
that.
Ronin.
I wish they made a movie about, or at least a TV show, like a miniseries.
Yeah, like yo, the Hawkeye
Not
show should have
Ronin.
been about him.
oh,
being
about
Ronin.
Hawkeye.
The Hawkeye show
Yeah, I
should
wish
have
they
been
made a
him.
TV show about Hawkeye.
Not like Ronin Hawkeye. You know what I
mean?
mean?
I don't fully hate. I don't fully hate the approach they did with the Hawkeye show. I think it's an enjoyable show, but it would have been a memorable, amazing show had they done the Ronin instead of what they did.
Yeah, imagine if they did a Hawkeye show, bro. Like, if only.
But I also don't hate what they did either. How they introduced Kate Bishop.
I don't want a show. I want a movie. I do not want a Nova show. I want a
No,
Nova movie.
make it a movie. No. So, okay.
Yeah, please.
You're about to hear a prime ET. You're about to hear a prime EnvyTalksCinema theory. And Voicing Now knows most of my theories, most of my sources, most of my videos. So a lot of them are starting to become true. My Gambit versus Shang-Chi. I talked about that, and that happens.
That was real.
We saw it in the trailer. That happens.
I can attest to it.
Doom versus Thor. We saw it. That happens. Now, there was a report a while ago where they were deciding on whether Nova was going to be a show or a movie. I heard that the approach is, if they were going to do a Nova movie, they were going to have Annihilus be the main villain. Now, I know Annihilus is not... He shouldn't be an Avenger... No, he shouldn't be a Nova villain. He's an Avengers villain.
Yeah, he's an Avengers
However,
villain, yeah.
A movie with Annihilus and Nova? Yo, I'm down. Sign me up. I'm so down.
I hope that comes after the reset, though, because
yes,
Annihilus is like some Kang the Conqueror level villain.
Yes,
like
he's an Avengers villain. And if they were gonna set up another Avengers movie where this could be the start to like Annihilus, we get to see Annihilus as the main villain, I'm so in. Sign me up. I'm down. Nova versus Annihilus, I'm down to see that. I'm so down to see that.
I love Nova.
Well, my two dream movies are coming up, and they're about to be trash.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions here. Let's not start jumping rope. All right, let's not start jumping rope.
Imagine, like, what if it's like, imagine Doomsday's like terrible. Like, what if it's like the worst, like
there's
just
no
like a terrible movie
build up. They would have to make a Snyder cut movie in order for them to actually build things.
The original rumored runtime for Avengers Doomsday was going to be 3 hours and 45 minutes. Now, I know to a lot of people that's a long time. However, this movie needs time. We need setup.
3 hours and 45 minutes?
We need setup.
Yeah, it needs to be a Snyder cut. It needs to be.
Wait, yeah, but that's way too long. Like, imagine sitting in a theater for 3 hours. You gotta have an intermission.
Bro, you sat there in the Snyder cut?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. No, I did not.
Someone did.
Was that in
Somebody
theaters?
did.
I did. I'm pretty sure.
Like during COVID?
I went to the bathroom like 6 times. It was during COVID, but I went to the bathroom so many. I tried not to go to the bathroom while watching it. I tried not to pause it while watching it. I tried not to
pause it and use the bathroom.
I'm pretty sure it did get a theatrical release,
but I had to.
Like later.
I think it did. I think it did. Yeah. But I wasn't going to the theater to see that. No.
Yeah, it was during COVID.
But yeah.
I'm not gonna take it away.
Is my point.
I do enjoy the Snyder cut. However, it's just pointlessly long.
It is.
The movie does not need to be 4 hours.
It has no reason to be 4 hours. It's just 4 hours for the sake.
The movie would have been so much better had it had the same runtime as the Whedon cut, but just the way Zack Snyder did. That's it. It would have been so much better that way.
Yeah. And just didn't have that random family the entire movie. That random family in the Whedon cut. That random like Russian family.
Or that like, goofy Batman fight where he's fighting people with guns and they're not shooting him, they're just running at him.
Oh, that's Batman vs Superman. That's Batman.
Oh yeah, that's Batman vs Superman.
That's the nightmare scene in the director's cut. Or whatever.
That's right. That's right.
No, that's hilarious. That's dude. That's it's so funny, bro.
Yeah, but like this is a movie that needs a long time limit. And it does have a long time limit, but I'm worried that it may not be enough. Do we really believe 2 hours and 45 minutes is enough to establish enough setup for a movie this big? I honestly don't.
No. know. I mean,
movie.
I really don't.
The maker pops up.
I feel like at the bare minimum, we need, like, if we were to do this, like, right at the bare minimum, it would need at least, like, another Fantastic Four movie with Doom. Like, before Doomsday.
Yes.
If they even just did that, it would, like, that's
why I
not
literally
that
said,
much
like,
buildup,
literally every, like,
fine.
when they remade the Fantastic Four in 2015, that's a whole nother story. But when,
oh my God.
When they did that movie, I specifically said, I don't want to see Dr. Doom. I want to see another villain. We saw Dr. Doom twice already, and you did him wrong. You got his power completely wrong. Character-wise, he was good. Power-wise, was completely wrong. And also, rest in peace to that actor. He passed away, I believe, last year. But character-wise, that Dr. Doom was really good. It was just the power. They messed it up. They gave him they made him Electro for some reason, where he could.
Honestly, I would say like the bare minimum for Secret Wars. Bare minimum. Probably they already set the multiverse. We need the Future Foundation now. We need the Fantastic Four, both origins of Reed Richards and Dr. Doom, and then of course, origins of every other Fantastic Four character.
Now,
we already have the Avengers build up. We definitely need the Illuminati, not Captain Carter and fake Captain Marvel.
I've got some news because after Hall H ended, it is now confirmed. It is now confirmed that Captain Carter will be in Avengers Doomsday.
All right, we'll get to that later. The incursions we already know. We already know about the incursions. Thanos already happened. But yeah, I think they're just missing, honestly, Council of Reeds, Future Foundation, Fantastic Four build-up, probably like 2 movies, the Illuminati, and Molecule Man.
Yes, that's the big one. Yes, but I think I said this as a theory as well. I don't think we'll get Molecule Man in this movie. I think they're gonna have Franklin Richards kind of be the Molecule Man of this movie. Because they said
I think so.
The way they described his power and the way they described his power heading into the Fantastic Four movie, they made it seem very similar to Molecule Man's a little bit, but like with Franklin Richards' power to where he can rewrite reality at his own will.
Wait, I got a question. Are we going into leaks?
Yes.
Are we gonna go into that territory? We are gonna go into that territory. Okay. I told Voicing about them because he didn't know them before, but I did tell him about that the other day.
Yes, Voicing mentioned that to me. Now, I do know 2 big leaks about how the Avengers movie is supposedly...
Spoiler
warnings, yes. But hey, like I said, like with all my videos, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't know for sure. I won't find out until I am seated in the theater, same as you guys. I won't find out until that moment. This is just what I've heard, allegedly, what the movie is supposed to be like. So, first half of the movie, or 30 minutes, who knows, Dr. Doom is going to be like a good guy. He's not going to be a villain. He's gonna kind of be alongside the Avengers or the Fantastic Four or all of them put together, kind of showcase, like kind of playing good guy for a little bit. And I think that's confirmed based off the first 20 seconds of the Avengers trailer, where you can hear Robert Downey Jr. and his amazing performance of Dr. Doom's accent saying that something big is coming. It sounds like we
will not be able to deter.
Yeah, it sounds like he's playing good guy, even though he screams villain with his look.
Yeah, it sounds like he's talking to a friend.
Yo, his look though, I'm loving the look. I'm loving the design. Very comic accurate. But it sounds like he's being good guy for a little bit, and then eventually he's going to turn villain, which is obvious. We know he's gonna be the villain. Now, I've heard, amongst many of the original test screenings of Avengers Doomsday. Now, these are test screenings. These are something you should take more than a grain of salt. This isn't like, you should almost never listen to test screenings, because most of the test screens are handpicked for who they want to watch them. Now, I've heard two things. One thing is people saying that it was one of the greatest Marvel movies they've seen in a very, very long time. Two, this is how the movie felt. This is how the movie went. The movie went on for a pretty long time, and then right when you think the movie's about to end, a huge plot twist is revealed, and then you have a whole hour left of the movie right when you think the movie's about to end, which is crazy. And I kept thinking to myself, I don't know what that can possibly be. Like, how do you make it feel like the movie's about to end? Plot twist, boom, got a whole other hour. Now, I don't think they're doing that anymore. Considering the movie's only 2 hours and 45 minutes. Maybe it's like at the 2 hour mark, you think it's about to end, and then a plot twist happens, and you got a whole 45 minutes left of the movie. You know, could be something like that. But like, you know, this sounds like good news to me in a way, because a longer movie for Avengers Doomsday, in my eyes, is a better decision, just simply because of the lack of setup. But I would like to double back down on people claiming it to be one of the greatest Marvel movies that they've seen in a very, very long time. Now, again, these are test screenings. Always take these with a grain of salt. But, you know, I would look at that as a good sign. However, now with the trailer coming out, I feel like a bit more realism is being shown amongst the fans, and you know, there's a bit of humble attitude heading into this movie now, because, you know, it doesn't look very good. It's very dark, lack of color, and there's a lot of shots that just don't look that good.
I don't know. I'm skeptical of Marvel movie critics because
Black Panther got 9 out of 10. Obviously. Oh, obviously.
Because Black Panther. Wait.
I like the first Black Panther movie. I like the first Black Panther movie, but it's not a 9 out of 10. It's not. No. It's not.
Yeah, no. And the second movie is not an 8 out of 10 for Rotten Tomatoes.
The score's an 9 out of 10. I'll give you that.
Yeah, but
that score's peak.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Nick, you were for the Spider-Man Brand New Day podcast. You remember Mango Slicer, right?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with Avengers Doomsday, but this made me think of this because we're talking about Black Panther all of a sudden. He said Namor was a forgettable villain.
No, I mean even close. He's the movie.
I don't think he's the best thing in the movie.
He's the best part about the movie. He's the best part about the movie.
Yeah.
So how could he possibly be a forgettable villain? And he's like, no, I didn't like him. He sucks. And I was like, bro, what? Like.
Yeah, my nickname for that movie is Namor the movie. Like,
I've heard you say that. I've literally heard you say that. Namor forever.
Namor forever.
Namor origins,
Atlantis forever. Literally, no, he's actually so cool in that. That's why I'm excited to see him in Doomsday, because I also really like Namor, like as a character, like in general.
Yeah, Namor's one of my favorite anti-heroes of all time. So
yeah, he's really cool. Like he's such a cool character.
So I don't know how the hell he could possibly think he's a forgettable villain. And he was like so confused. He was like, bro, he's fighting people, like he's fighting the Black Panther with super soldier serum. How is he beating their asses? I was like, do you know how strong Namor is?
Dude, he's like they literally explain in the movie that he's like. Don't they say that he's as strong as the Hulk or something like that?
Well, not necessarily, but like they showcase.
He basically got the Black Panther plant.
Exactly.
No, there's a scene in the movie where they compare him to someone. I can't remember who. I think they say that he nearly has the strength of like the Hulk or something like that. I can't remember.
Or the strength of 10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah,
I probably have to watch it.
All I remember is them calling him a god.
They tell it and they showcase how strong he is. He's very powerful, very powerful. But yes, I'm very excited to see him in Avengers Doomsday. I hope he's like not like in the movie for just a little bit. I really hope he plays a big part of it and actually gets to shine in that movie.
So
it'll be fun if he like helps Doom.
You remember how I discussed how why the Black Panther movie is actually a Namor movie, where it seems like Shuri just doesn't seem like the best Black Panther, because it like if you really break it down, Namor showed his strength to the Wakandans by pulling up, flooding their capital city, killing the queen and killing other Wakandans, including children. Children were walking the streets when it was flooding. Right? And so the Wakandans thinking, okay, you know what? What's the smartest thing that we could do? Oh, we could pull up to Namor's crib, the ocean.
Yeah, let's fight him in the water.
What happened? You know what happened? The Wakandans were getting slaughtered on the ship. The only reason why they're alive is because they did some smart crap. But the thing is that Namor having like a sort of non-aggression pact with the Wakandans is the best case scenario, because it's like, okay, now they have a shield against the surface world in the Wakandans, and the Wakandans know how strong they are, so they're not gonna mess with them. So it's like, it's a win-win scenario for Namor in that movie.
Yes.
But it would be interesting to see if Shuri changed her mind and realized, wow, I was actually really too light on Namor. You know, he did kind of, you know, destroy a significant part of my city and kill multiple of my soldiers and women and innocent people and my mother. So, what should, you know what? Let's pull up to Namor's house. Tell her, come on, let's pull up.
And I'm not
so,
like, and then
that's too
like
complicated
after all that murder, they decide to do a peace treaty at the end where they like vengeance has consumed us. Now, granted, as weird as that decision is, I still do like it, mainly because like when Namor's just lying on the ground and he's about to get killed, he simply says like, this could have been different. It did not have to be like this. Like, I love that part. I love that line. He's just like, it could have been different. It could have been different. He never wanted. He never wanted war against the Wakandans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it all started with
but at the same time, he's so war deprived because as a kid he saw his entire tribe alongside his mother just get slaughtered. So anytime he sees a chance, and because like his nation treats him like a god, he doesn't like to listen to other people. So when he sees an opportunity, he's gonna go for it. He that's what he did. He goes to Wakanda. He lets them know, he's like listen, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I don't want to be your villains. I just want to be an ally. Let's just work together. And after so many time of him, he gave him a warning. He said he's not gonna wait too long. He didn't wait too long. Boom, terrorist attack.
Exactly. I mean, I don't blame what Namor did, right? I don't blame it. I don't say that it's bad.
He's that guy that is willing to get his hands dirty for the right reasons.
Exactly.
And
you know what would have been a powerful scene, though? You know what would have been powerful? If Shuri gave Riri. That would have been. That would have been shocking.
That would have been crazy.
Because it would have really shown sacrifice, and what it means to be a leader. But you know, of course, we gotta pull some supernatural stuff. Well, I mean, it's supernatural in nature, but you know.
Is Riri in this movie?
We don't know yet. I've heard rumors that I've heard according to reports that she's in the movie. However, it hasn't been confirmed.
Okay.
Like along with Miss Marvel, she's reportedly going to be in the movie. Hasn't been confirmed. Yeah. Same with Kate Bishop.
Did you see like the cast thing with the stunt doubles?
No, I did not actually. But since we're talking about leads of this movie, go right ahead. Because I know you. I know you have
IMDb,
a lot, right?
if you go on IMDb, there's stunt doubles listed for actors that are not in the trailers or anything. Like, and this has happened. I think in Endgame, it like I remember them talking about like in Endgame there was a stunt double for like Hugh Jackman. He's not even in the movie, and like. I don't know. It's like weird with the listings. Like sometimes they put like
funny
troll
callback because that's a funny callback because I remember that. And there's a funny moment when I first saw. There's a funny moment. I love telling the story. When I first saw Endgame, when the portal opened and Black Panther came out, but you can't really see Black Panther because you know there's a big light behind him. I had to wipe my eyes because they were slightly watering because of just the amount of excitement that I was experiencing when watching that movie. So they were blurry. So when I see Black Panther come out and I could barely see and I'm like kind of squinting, I gotta wipe my eyes for a split second. I swear I thought it was Wolverine. I swear I thought it was Wolverine.
Can you imagine the Avengers theme playing, the portal opening, And then
yo, because like I remember like,
and then
think about it, like
Black,
because think about it, Black Panther's helmet kind of aligns as like with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine hair, and like the squint, like the water in my eyes and the squinting made it seem like he had claws. So I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then like,
I was just started saying Ibombe.
No, and he's
I
like,
was probably the only person in that theater that went, oh, it's Black Panther. I was probably the only person that did that. Yeah.
Like, imagine like Hugh Jackman Wolverine, a character who's never shown up in the MCU, just shows up with the Avengers theme and a portal open. Like, that would be ridiculous. Like,
yo, I don't know why. Like, yeah, it just looked like Wolverine, and I was ready to lose my mind. I mean, I still lost my mind anyway, but you know, like,
but yeah, for Doomsday, the ones that I saw, there's more, but I didn't see. I don't remember all of them. I know Oscar Isaac was one of them. It was Oscar
for
Isaac.
Doomsday.
I think Miss Marvel. I don't remember if She-Hulk. I think She-Hulk was also one of them.
Please no.
But I'm not too sure. Like, I don't know. Like, I gotta look at it again.
Please
She-Hulk.
I can look it up actually, like right now.
Isn't she with Daredevil by the end of it?
She-Hulk will actually make sense. Well, we don't know. That might be a whole retcon now. So
I feel like you've seen the plot leak, right? Like the entire plot leak.
No, actually, I haven't.
You haven't seen it?
Not that
There's a whole description of the movie leaked, and it's real. Like, I'm pretty sure it's real because that trailer kind of like confirmed it. Like,
well, do tell.
Loki.
I think I might know what you're talking about, but I just didn't talk about it too much because I didn't want to spoil too much.
I'm sure you've seen bits and pieces from it from people talking, but basically it's a whole it's just a whole thing of text describing the entire film from beginning to end. Like every, I'm pretty
sure I've heard about this.
Yeah. So it says that the movie, and this is the part you're gonna know. I know you know it because I remember talking to you about it before, like before I even read the leak. But it says that the movie starts with Toby, that whole thing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I know.
So
okay.
The reason why I think it's real, or what really confirmed it for me, was well, first of all, because that leak came out. I think it came out before the X-Men trailer. I think it came out before the Doomsday X-Men. It's like old, like it's been out for a while.
Oh, yeah, it did. I remember. I remember, like, yeah.
No, not AI trailer. It's like a plot leak. Like it explains the whole movie. I told you about it.
Yeah.
One of the biggest details that it mentions, though, and why I think it's like, because this was out way before the new trailer, right?
Is it that he's fighting the X-Men?
No, not the X-Men, but it mentions like the Sentinels being in the movie. Like Dr. Doom's gonna summon the Sentinels, which we know that's true because Lego set.
Talked about this.
The Lego set, yeah, and then also the Cyclops trailer shows the Sentinels in the background walking around. But what was it? The biggest thing in the trailer that made that leak feel real is the Loki part, because Loki's in the trailer and he's not Loki. He has the card. He has the card. The card is the biggest thing because the leak thing mentions that he moves Captain America to the Fantastic Four universe and gives him the card or whatever.
I said this to Voicing yesterday in the morning when we were in the call and CJ was playing Marvel Togon. I have a theory that he's going around the multiverse getting his own superhero team lineup. I generally believe that's going to happen, especially based off of one thing that Channing Tatum said heading in when he was getting interviewed for The Roof Man. He says this. He says, I don't want to speak too much because I know I'm going to get in trouble. But you know how there's that scene in Deadpool and Wolverine where me, Elektra, and Blade show up? There's a scene like that in Avengers Doomsday, but it's 10 times bigger. And I cannot believe we actually were able to pull that off. So I'm thinking to myself, what could that possibly be? And it's like, well, I've heard rumors apparently, like, well, you know, this is around I heard about this rumor around the time the Steve Rogers trailer came out, where it's like Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday. So I'm like, this shows him being in the past. So how does he possibly return? And I thought about it. Well, Loki controls the multiverse. So what if he gets Steve Rogers? And then I heard the Toby theory, where it's like the movie's gonna start off with the destruction of Tobey Maguire's Sam Raimi universe, which that's gonna be a sad moment. I love that universe. But apparently he's fighting the X-Men. I don't know if that's gonna be true or not, but I'm thinking to myself, like, what if he just goes around picking up all these heroes to build a really strong team to go up against to go up against Dr. Doom, or just join the rest of the team that's already put in 616. So he gets Steve Rogers, he gets Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman Wolverine, Deadpool, Blade, Ghost Rider. I'm just thinking of who he can possibly get, and I really want to see that happen, because I feel like that would be a crazy moment. Do I think it's gonna happen? I'm like 50-50 on it, but it's my personal theory of what I want to see happen.
Yeah, like I was gonna mention this just now. I forgot to mention. They showed a Doomsday trailer like at Comic-Con, like they did. They showed another one.
Yeah. Wait. At Hall H?
Like yeah, one of the. I guess it was Hall H. One of them they showed like a trailer, but it's not out. Like it's not gonna. It's like private, like secret, like
Those mother.
Yeah. There's like people. There's recordings of people like recording with their phone.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, but
they did.
But I noticed this though. This is just a huge coincidence, isn't it, Marvel? Why is it during the Hall H Big Marvel presentation, when you're talking about Avengers Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr. points out into the audience, is like, who's that guy over there? And you see a guy dressed as Deadpool. He gets a mic, and it's Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Now, is that really a coincidence? Or is Ryan Reynolds going to be in this movie? I'm willing to bet he's in this movie.
So, that plot leak I was telling you about, I can explain it to you if you want to.
Yes.
Hear it.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah,
let's
but
go.
this is why I didn't want to say anything the other day, bro.
Okay, so
yes, let's go.
Let me see. I'm looking for it right now. This is in Spanish. I found it in Spanish. Hold on. So there was another one that came out. So there's one that explains everything, but then there was another one that came out, and it's like the same thing, but in more detail. Like it explains scenes, like character interactions and stuff like that. But I'm gonna find the one that I saw. I think it's this one. I think I found it. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So basically, this movie, like, apparently, it's gonna open up with. It's gonna open up with Toby, and again, this is a leak. We don't know if it's real.
With a grain of salt.
Yeah, but it kind of seems like it just with like.
Don't sue us, Marvel.
So, all right. So it says that it opens up in New York with Toby, like on Toby's Spider-Man Earth, and he's fighting Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay, that's close enough. Yeah. That's close enough.
And it says that they were sent there with a bomb that was capable of it's a bomb, like Beast created a bomb.
That's why I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Wait, voicing. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that?
That's why I was biting my tongue.
I was like, Deadpool and Wolverine. I said this. I said, I think Deadpool and Wolverine are doing the TVA's bidding and taking out some of these multiverses.
That was very close, bro. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah. So it says that like they have a bomb created by Beast to destroy Toby's universe in order to save their own from an incursion. Because they're going to experience. They're sacrificing Toby to stay alive.
No, not Michael. No.
And it says like Toby battles Hugh Jackman Wolverine, and Wolverine plants the bomb, like plants it successfully, and he ends up. Deadpool ends up escaping, and Wolverine doesn't. So Wolverine and Toby will die together. Off rip.
No,
that's like it sounds so ridiculous. It sounds so ridiculous.
No. They're not dying. This is tying into my theory so beautifully. Loki's getting them and saving them. Calling it now.
So after that, it says Deadpool escapes and he returns.
This entire room, along with the house outside of it, I'm putting that on.
You've bet your house too many times, bro. You can't do it anymore.
So it says that Deadpool escapes and returns to his Earth, and so that shot of Charles Xavier looking at that fiery supernova thing, that's
an incursion
Toby's
or like
universe.
A bomb?
That's
Toby's
universe being destroyed, like his world being destroyed, and that's why he looks kind of sad when he looks at it. See, like in the trailer, that's what this is saying, at least, right? And this doesn't mention the trailer. This is before
my theory was that that was either an incursion of the X-Men universe or that was a Sentinel beam.
Yeah. So this is saying that it's Toby's universe, apparently. And then it says, let's see. Where's this? Oh, it goes to Tony's funeral from Endgame, because now we get to like Steve. So it cuts over to Toby's funeral, or not Toby.
Oh, he's getting it from there?
Yeah, like it's gonna, because it's going into Steve Rogers, so it's showing us like when he went to. Remember when he goes to the past at the end of Endgame? He goes back to go live with Peggy.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm actually kind of on board with this. There's just one nitpick I have. So, if this is true, this is a pretty crazy setup because it's showing cool moments and it's showing a lot of chaos, but it's also telling you a bit of a story here of what ideally is going to be going on. There's just one factor: Doctor Doom, who is the biggest part about this movie.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we need to learn more about him than anything. Which I think we will, because based off the Avengers poster, great poster by the way, where you can see him looking at a mural of him and his mom, and he's holding the mask in his hand. I love that poster.
So it says that after the Charles Xavier looking at the thing sad, whatever, it's gonna cut to Tony's funeral, and we're gonna get a couple of new scenes with Captain America talking to some of them at the funeral before he leaves. It says with Ant-Man and something like that, and then like he's gonna leave, and we're gonna see him go with Peggy, and they're gonna have the son. Their son's name is Jim apparently, and
Jim Rogers.
It says one day Loki visits them, and this is before Loki season 2, like finale, and it says that he tells Steve about the TVA and warns them that their timeline, an incursion is getting ready to happen in their timeline because of him. Like he's he's not supposed to be in that universe, Steve.
Yeah.
So he's an anomaly. So he's triggered. An incursion is happening because of him. So
yeah, I think this is what voicing told me. This is the one thing voicing told me that you had. Like out of all the leaks you heard, which is so like Loki, I'm low-key a bit on board with that because it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
It does. And it says that Loki's gonna offer them a way out.
See, but here's
I think
the whole thing with Toby and Wolverine dying together, that's a double negative. That is a double negative. They're not dying. I promise you.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that because there's actually.
Okay. Keep going. This is great so far.
So it says that Loki's gonna bring them to the Fantastic Four universe to go live there, and Steve and his family, like all three of them, go to the Fantastic Four universe to live there, and they live there for 10 years.
What the fuck?
And Steve's like, they even mentioned that his son is like a fan of them apparently. Like he ends up like, you know, he's because the Fantastic Four are famous in that universe. Yeah, anyways, it says now we get to Doctor Doom and we get to the after credit scene of Fantastic Four with like Franklin. And it says that we see Doctor Doom visiting Sue and Franklin. Yep.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to cut you off, but did you see, apparently, I don't know if this was on YouTube or whatever, but the original scene where it was like Reed and Sue, I'm talking about the Baxter Building, like, welcome to the Baxter Building. We try to have, like, we have dinner here at 7 o'clock every Sunday or whatever, you know, something like that. That apparently has been changed, and it like randomly cuts, it like glitches out, and then there's a voice line of, I think, Reed saying, "How much time do we have?" and something like that, and and I'm just like, whoa, like, why did that change? Why did
I wonder.
You know?
No, it could be.
Could be.
So it says, so Doom tells them, like, because he shows up to meet up with Sue and Franklin, and he's there to talk to Reed. And so then Reed, I saw this one doesn't say this, but I saw another one where it says, like, Reed, Johnny, and Thing are out. I think it said they're at like a baseball game or something. They go out somewhere. To do something. And that's why he's there with Franklin and Sue. And if you notice in that after credit scene, they're not there.
Yeah, they're not there.
Then they get there. And Doom and, like, they know each other. Doom and Reed already know each other, apparently from college, right? Just like in the comics. And it says that he warns them about the incursions, and he's going to reveal that their universe is next. And the reason why is because there is an anomaly in their universe, being Captain America and his family.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So he has a plan, and he tells them that they have to go to Earth 616.
Of course.
And it says here that he says that he tells them the plan, and he says we need to go to 616. And then Doom asks Reed, "Do you think anyone is, like, from another universe living here?" and then they scan the planet and they find Steve and his family.
They
confront Steve, like they confront him, and it says that he recognizes them because they're famous. And they tell him about the incursions, and they ask him to go with them to 616. So that scene when the Fantastic Four, like, you know, in Thunderbolts with the ship.
Yeah.
So on that ship is Doom, Captain America, and the Fantastic Four.
Oh my god!
So it's like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's what it says apparently. So Doom is like playing this team up facade. That's what's going on.
He's playing good guy. He's playing good guy.
He's doing Doom stuff. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! And if they pull this, if they just hit the mark right and they make it look good, this is great. Oh my god!
Yeah. It's like it's crazy, and like it says that. Let me see. They go to 616. Let's see. They ask the Avengers from 616, like, to help and to trust Doom. And Steve successfully persuades them to trust Doom.
Of course, because Sam ain't gonna do it.
And it's like they haven't seen Steve in so long, so they're probably like, "Oh, okay," like, you know. But like realistically, like, yeah, they don't know.
You know, that makes me. You know, actually, I just thought of something too, because let's look back at the moment where Thor sees Steve, and it's like, that's not possible. Am I tripping? Like they made it like very dark around them, so it's hard to tell.
They did,
and you're too blinded. You're too blinded by the fact that like Steve's back and like he's reuniting with Thor, so you're full of nostalgia. Am I tripping, or does that look like the Fantastic Four ship?
It is,
and it's very clear that they're out of space. So when they enter like in the 616 universe, and like, you know, that scene in Thunderbolts where they're like, "Whoa, like what is that ship?" Thor just straight up just fly straight to them, waste no time.
Yeah, and like, what you're saying is another thing that confirms this leak. Like, because this leak was before the trailer.
Oh my god!
Like, this trailer confirms this like really hard, or at least it feels that way. Who knows? Maybe certain things are wrong. But
massive spoiler warning in the beginning of this video. Massive spoiler warning.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta put a spoiler warning in the beginning, and then you gotta put one when we actually start talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because this seems like, this reminds me of the Rise of Skywalker, because the same thing happened with Rise of Skywalker. And it's funny that Voicing brought that movie up earlier with the whole last-ditch effort thing. Like, both movies got their entire plots leaked. So like, it's really funny. I don't know. It's really
I'll also say
thing.
Keep in mind, yes, we are telling these leaks, and we still don't know if this is true or not. However, even though it does seemingly confirm that this is gonna happen, let's also not venture out of the possibility of surprises. Not only is this a multiverse movie, obviously we're going to be set for surprises. The Russos are good at doing surprises. Just look back at Avengers Infinity War. All the moments that you just did not expect would have happened. Like Red Skull appearing out of nowhere. Did not expect that to happen at all. So I'm thinking to myself, the Russos might do something similar in that way. And we mentioned this earlier. They don't have Molecule Man, right? You know, what if Molecule Man is one of those like random surprises where it's like, whoa, that only true Marvel fans are gonna know. But there's also one even deeper of a character that they could possibly do, and Henry Cavill is constantly meeting up with Marvel for a character, and a lot of people think he may play this character in either Doomsday or Secret Wars, and that character is actually a big tie-in to this, and that is Beyonder.
Yeah, Beyonder, yeah.
I mean, you kind of need him for Secret Wars.
You need Beyonder.
Not necessarily, because like the original Secret Wars, you do need Beyonder, but the 2015 run.
Well, I think if we're gonna see Beyonders, they'll probably have Doom wiping out the Beyonders like he does in the comics.
Yeah.
Well, you still need the Beyonders in the 2015 one, because Molecule Man was made by them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think what they're doing is, and also based off this leak, because it kind of does go into this. I think they're substituting that whole thing, like the Beyonders and Molecule Man. They're substituting with Franklin. They're making Franklin that. Yeah,
which is not a bad. It's not a bad substitute, but like
it would be so cool to see the Beyonders. Yeah.
It would have been so cool to see that. Yeah,
it really would. Yeah. So that's kind of. But anyways, yeah. So it says now It says now they go to the X-Men universe because I guess that's part of Doom's plan is to go from 616 to X-Men. They go to X-Men. The X-Men are hostile because they don't know who the hell they are. So they start fighting. That's why Shang-Chi is fighting Gambit and all that stuff.
Yeah, I remember everyone kept saying that. They were like, yo, like, is Shang-Chi and Gambit just sparring? Like, why are they fighting each other? And I'm just like, are y'all serious?
Yeah, why would they be sparring? They're gonna spar in the middle of Doomsday.
Yeah, I'm like, are y'all serious? There's so many reasons why they could be fighting. Avengers showing up in their universe unannounced. They don't know who the hell they are.
They're definitely
and if this X-Men universe is like any other X-Men universe where they have the Avengers, they hate the Avengers. They hate the Avengers. They never like the Avengers.
Like my theory is that because this doesn't talk about this, but I mean actually I guess it does kind of confirm it, but that X-Men that we see in the trailer is not our X-Men. It is like Hugh Jackman Wolverine's X-Men.
Like the one from Deadpool Wolverine. That Hugh Jackman?
Yeah. That one.
I think so too.
Like I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and this kind of confirms
how
that.
though? Because they would all be dead.
Oh, is his dead in his universe?
Yeah, because remember, like they were telling the story about how like one day when he didn't want to be a part of the X-Men, the Mutants came and they went mutant hunting. They killed.
Yeah.
They killed them.
So
and
maybe
he
it's
snapped.
Another universe that
maybe just went berserk and started killing all of them and even killed the good ones.
It could be one that Deadpool and Wolverine found, or just a random one. Honestly, it might just be a random one.
It might just be a random
but
one.
But it just so happens to have
without
the
a
same
doubt,
actors.
It's not the Fox one. Without a doubt,
it's not the OG Fox one. It is definitely.
There's no way.
I don't think so. It also looks too different.
And it wouldn't make sense if it was. It wouldn't make sense if it was, but you know they can easily retcon it, and they can even throw in a little joke of Deadpool going, "Oh, I thought that character was dead." You know, like it would be funny, but it would just be better for them to just not use the Fox universe at all.
Yeah. So it says here
besides Deadpool's the only one from the Fox universe.
Yeah, he's the only one that actually
Deadpool himself. All the other ones are just reprising the characters, not from the Fox universe, just from other universes.
There's different versions. Yeah, it makes sense.
Deadpool is the only Fox character.
Like we've had like 5 different send-offs to the Fox universe, so it's like
we don't.
It's like really funny.
Just have the characters come back for nostalgia purposes, build up another story entirely, just like how they do in Deadpool and Wolverine.
We're about to see Charles Xavier die for like the 5th time.
Fourth time.
Yeah, it's like ridiculous.
I just think of him dying at the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness. Just him just
Wanda
collapsing.
Maximoff.
Yeah, his face.
Bro just said.
Yeah, it says that. Okay, it says that the X-Men assume the MCU and Fantastic Four have come to destroy them, and it's MCU heroes and Fantastic Four have come to destroy them.
Me and Voisin talked about this countless times. I've got nothing against Patrick Stewart. I've got nothing against Ian McKellen. They're just too old. Bring in James McAvoy,
Michael Fassbender,
and Michael Fassbender.
Do I have to say it?
Like I wish I did this.
You know, it's like a Tribe Called Quest. When you say Michael Fassbender, you gotta say Michael Fassbender with the hoodie.
With the hoodie.
Come on.
With the hoodie.
Come on.
Dude, Michael Fassbender was so cool. Even in X-Men Apocalypse, like, because that movie sucks. But he was the best part of that movie. It's like so. Yeah, even in Dark Phoenix, like he literally like he was the best in that.
Despite Dark Phoenix being a really bad X-Men movie, not only do I actually think it's better than The Last Stand, the fact that they're fighting those alien things get to show you how powerful.
Yeah.
Get to show you how powerful the mutants are. And like the fact that they could just full out not hold back and straight up kill those things because they're aliens, so you know there's no remorse. It's such a good that train scene, amazing. Best fight scene in the almost arguably the best fight scene in the X-Men movies. Period.
Honestly, I like it's not a fight scene per se, but I like the scene where Magneto's daughter dies in his hands, and then he takes the necklace.
Oh my god!
On some Yondu. On some Yondu stuff.
On some Yondu.
my only issue with Magneto in that movie is the fact that he's falling behind Apocalypse. Magneto's not one to listen to someone. He's the one that he wants to be listened to, not listening to someone else. You know, I understand Apocalypse is a very powerful character, but like having Magneto fall under him, that just didn't feel right.
Yeah, it didn't really feel right.
So okay. Ooh, this is another detail that Comic-Con kind of. Ooh, this actually confirms it a little bit too. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna power through the rest of this, and then we're just gonna talk about it. All right, because the rest of this is kind of just talking about like the battle and like the rest of the movie. Okay, so we're at the point where were we? X-Men universe. Okay, so that the X-Men universe, the X-Men think they're hostile because they're like they don't know who they are and they're like what's going on. So they start fighting, and it says Reed and Dr. Doom explain their solution to the incursions, which is to build massive cannons on each Earth that will permanently separate the universes and stop the incursions. They all split into teams, and each one goes to a different Earth to place a cannon. So they separate. And this is where,
which it seems like they are separating, and based off Thor's speech, you can tell they're separating. You can tell it feels like some of them are separating just from Thor saying, "Put your petty squabbles aside, and you venture off into this adventure, and you come back as brothers and sisters," which obviously means some people are leaving.
Yeah, the biggest indication of the separation in the trailer is Thor with Doom on the battlefield, like alone.
Yes.
They obviously Doom separated them like that on purpose, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So he did it on purpose because there's a reason he did it on purpose, because if he gets Thor alone and he takes Thor out, your strongest Avenger is gone.
Yeah.
So they all split up to put the cannons on each Earth. It says, meanwhile, Steve tells Thor that he met a Loki that's still alive. Thor asks Steve to take him to him. So using the card, they locate the TVA, and when they arrive, everyone's dead and Loki had his heart ripped out, and they realize Doom is responsible.
No, they don't. Don't tell me we're not getting a Thor and Loki reunion. Do not fucking tell me that. Oh my God.
It says Steve goes back to confront Doom, who reveals his true plan, which is to allow the incursions to happen so he can rebuild the multiverse in his own image and resurrect his dead family.
That's probably the huge plot twist.
Yeah,
that might be the huge plot twist.
He takes Steve to the castle on Latveria, on his Earth, and there Steve meets Doom's followers, the Masked Witches, which is what I was saying about Comic-Con, because Comic-Con has the Masked Witches
they were showing that. That's right.
So
and they kept changing colors.
And this plot leak was way before that. Like, you know what I mean? That's like 2 days ago. Like the Masked Witches thing. So that's very new. One of them impersonates Peggy to manipulate him. And remember, people were saying, you know, it's funny that detail, people were saying that one of them is Peggy.
Oh,
that is something that was being said. So this leak that also kind of confirms this leak. Okay, so it says Doom reveals Doom reveals that Steve's presence in their universe is what triggered the incursion, which is what I told you. And it says because he didn't belong there, it also led to the death of Doom's family, which is why this is why it's happening. So Loki bringing Steve there is why Doomsday is happening and why Dr. Doom is a villain, right? So it says Doom became obsessed with stopping the incursion, conducting dangerous experiments, one of which failed, killing his family and leaving him disfigured, forcing him to wear the armor and the mask.
Yo, what?
As revenge, Doom kills Steve's son in front of him. So Doom's gonna kill Jim. Yeah, he's gonna kill Jim. And it says Doom announces the Avengers are coming, and Latveria prepares for a war. The Fantastic Four, Avengers, and the X-Men all unite, and they march on Latveria. Thor prays to Odin, who sends him an army from Valhalla to join the war. It says a massive war.
Which is the second trailer, the second trailer out of the Avengers. Oh my God!
It says a massive war erupts as the Earths begin to collide. Eventually, the universes crash into each other and are destroyed, killing everyone except Doom. So everybody dies in this movie.
And they
died. And they died. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen.
Remember that shit Mark Wahlberg said? Not Mark Ruffalo, where he was like, "Wait till you see this next one. Everyone dies."
Yeah, everyone died. Now, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. No.
And then Don Cheadle was like, "Dude." Like,
this is the last little paragraph. All right. So it says, killing everyone except Doom. It says it's revealed that he stole Loki's powers. Using them, he created Battleworld, resurrecting everyone and erasing all their memories. They believe Battleworld is all that has ever existed. We see them all living new lives in this false reality. Doom sits on his throne as the Emperor of Battleworld. The end.
Oh my God, that's a
crazy
like
the final
ending.
shot. The final shot's gonna be him sitting in the throne doing the little thing.
Oh, at the tree. Oh,
yeah, he's
Strange.
On the throne.
Yep, That's another big plot twist.
So
that's another thing we don't know about.
The 3 things, or I guess the 4 things that confirm this theory, or not theory, this plot leak.
No, could you imagine can you imagine we don't see Doctor Strange for this entire movie, and then towards the end when Emperor God Doom sits on his throne, he's right there?
That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
Doctor Strange pops up, holds up the number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, he does it again. That would be crazy.
But so you know what I also heard? I also heard that out of the people that aren't on Battleworld, they get sent to the Void.
Yo, I haven't heard that part. That was
a theory.
That would be crazy. So, the 4 things that confirm this plot leak, at least, are like that really make this seem believable. Is that Doom presenting himself as an ally, because in the trailer he's explaining that something's coming, something we will not be able to deter. Right? He's talking to like a friend almost, like somebody that's an ally.
He sounds like a good guy.
Yeah. So that whole ally thing kind of confirms this. Loki having the card, which is the biggest one, and then Professor X watching that Earth be destroyed. Yep. Those 3 things are huge, and then obviously the witches. So those 4 things are all listed in this plot leak, and this plot leak was before the trailer and before Comic-Con. So
and not to mention what I said about Thor being on Thor meeting up with Captain America, which looks like the Fantastic Four ship. Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. And you know what's funny is I was telling you there's another plot leak where it's the same thing as this one, but it has like way more detail. And I remember that one saying about the Valhalla thing, that like whenever he summons the warriors from Valhalla, it says that I know 2 of them. I don't remember all of them. Oh no, 3 of them. It was Heimdall, I think Heimdall, Loki, and Odin, and then I don't know who else. But I know those 3 will show up.
And Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah, like those 3 are showing up in this movie. Apparently. According to that leak, I don't know if that one's true.
If I was Doctor Doom and I saw Odin, I would deadass start shaking my legs.
Odin's OP, bro. He's so OP.
Bro, he killed multiverse Loki, bro. Like Doctor Doom is not fearful of anything at this point.
Yeah. But
I don't think it's gonna be Anthony Hopkins, because I think Anthony Hopkins just recently retired from acting.
I don't know. Maybe they get that Marvel bag,
or maybe that was the last. Maybe that was
that Marvel bag, you know.
But like,
we'll give me 50 mil show for 2 seconds.
If I were to see, if I was a big villain in the Marvel universe, and I'm like, oh, they ain't gonna beat me. I see Odin in the lineup, I would have been like, yo, Odin is OP.
Mm-hmm. That's like a top 10 strongest character.
Yeah, that's something people don't really.
Yeah, too bad Doom is top 3, bro.
People don't really know that because they don't tell it that well, and they don't tell it that well in the Thor movies. Odin is insane.
Really OP. Yeah.
He's someone you should be scared of.
Yeah. So the other thing I was going to bring up is the concept art leaks, which I'm sure you've seen those with Doom sitting in the throne. You've seen the concept art, yeah. Those are for Secret Wars, not for Doomsday. And those also, like, I think those are real. Those are real.
No, those are real. Those are 100% real.
And there was some other. Now, Secret Wars leaks. There are leaks about Secret Wars, but they're a lot more vague and less believable because we don't know. But I've seen one saying that because Tom Holland is not in this movie, right? Doctor Strange.
He doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be in this. Tom Holland doesn't need to be in this movie.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is not in this. Not seen anywhere in this movie. He could be a secret character in this movie.
I think he's in this. I think he's in this movie. I just don't think he's gonna have like a particular big role. Like after everything you told me, my first thought process was he's gonna be a secret character in this movie with a huge role. But after everything you told me, I think it's just gonna be simple. Like Doctor Doom's at his throne, and you see Sue Storm next to him, and then you see Doctor Strange, and you're left sitting on your feet like, what the fuck just happened?
Also, I don't know if you've heard about... Yeah, you go.
I was gonna say it would be strange for the Sorcerer Supreme not to realize like these incursions happening like across the multiverse. Considering
that's the thing though. He's not on Earth. He's too busy messing around with Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that's right. He's in the dark dimension doing things.
What I was gonna say though is that there's been I've seen people talking about like I think this is I don't know if this is leaks or whatnot, but I've seen people talking about like the witches, the Latvian witches, right? And that because one of them's Peggy, right?
That went over my head. That completely went over my head because I literally just saw them like they were showcasing the witches at Comic-Con, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a niche little reference.
Were they color coded?
Went right over my head.
Were they color coded at Comic-Con or no?
They kept changing colors.
Yeah. Okay. So there was a leak that was talking about that the witches are all the colors of the Infinity Stones apparently, and that they were talking about some of the people, like one of them is Wanda apparently, and then like another one is like I can't remember what's her name from Doctor Strange, like that one I forgot in the after credit scene. What's her name? I think so.
Yeah, Clea. Yeah, Clea.
Yeah. She was one of them, and like I don't know the other ones, but I remember like seeing something about that. I don't know how true that is.
This is Doom's team essentially. This is what Doom's team is gonna essentially be like, which was another theory that people thought he was gonna do. He was gonna create his own little like Dark Avengers. And
that also kind of answers the question about Wanda because she's so OP, and it's like if he has her on his team, then like damn.
I had a feeling Wanda was gonna be If Wanda was in this movie, I knew it wasn't gonna be as a good person.
So going even further, the Secret Wars ones that I've seen. Spoiler warning for Secret Wars, right? Double spoiler warning. But it never explained the entire movie, but like kind of like the main characters of that movie apparently are supposed to be the main characters are supposed to be, according to like some leaks. Apparently, it sounds ridiculous. This sounds ridiculous, but like I don't know, like the concept art kind of makes it believable, I guess. But it says that Tom Holland is going to be the main character. And he's not in this first movie, so that makes sense.
I have a feeling to why.
Yeah, so it says Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Hugh Jackman are all going to have their memories in Battleworld, so they're going to be the ones that didn't lose their memory. Oh. And it says that the Young Avengers also don't have their memory, or have their memory. So Wiccan, Miss Marvel, like that concept art. You seen that concept art with the Young Avengers? Have you seen it?
Yeah, but like
the Secret Wars one. Yeah, those characters
interesting.
Are so I guess we're following those characters, and then Toby, Hugh Jackman, and I guess like a mentoring thing with Toby and Hugh Jackman, obviously because they're older, and then
that's like
Tom Holland is like
that's like a Mortal Kombat X kind of thing where the young ones have to help out the OGs.
Yeah, so that's what they're going with is like those characters. I think Star-Lord was in that concept art as well, so I guess Star-Lord's also
he was
part of that.
But I think that concept might have something to do with Vision's quest.
Yeah,
because he's chilling on the couch with Vision. So it might have something to do with Vision's quest, but who knows? Maybe it is a Secret Wars thing.
But very little is known about that movie. But that's why I was saying. Remember when we talked about Toby and him dying, and you were saying like, oh no, there's no way that's the end of them.
It's a double negative.
That's why I was saying the Secret Wars one, because like at the end, everyone is revived and loses their memory. So that includes Toby and Hugh Jackman.
When I see Toby on the screen, they better keep him away from advertisements. Don't show him on the trailers. None of that shit. Yeah. Keep this a secret.
I heard something. This is like very. I don't know if this is true, but I did hear something about the Comic-Con trailer.
This is kind of like the No Way Home scenario where it's like we didn't know for sure if Dr. Octopus was going to be in this movie up until that first trailer. And then with Green Goblin when they showed his pumpkin bomb, and I was like, when I watched No Way Home in the theater, I was like, man, like even though I knew it was a leak and it was most likely going to happen, I want to go into the theater thinking that there's a chance it may happen rather than knowing for sure it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I want to go into this movie thinking that it's a rumor, not a confirmed leak.
And like Deadpool's totally in this movie, bro. Like
he's in the movie.
Ryan Reynolds being at Comic-Con with the Deadpool suit on.
He's in the movie.
Yeah, he's in the movie. Also, did you see the new poster? The new Doomsday poster?
Yes, I did.
Like the new one.
What, there's a new one? What?
Like the one that came out today.
Isn't it the one with
It's just Doom aura farming. He's like walking towards the camera.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Yo, that's shit design, man.
Boise, I'm gonna send you it.
Oh,
yo, this is a big episode. This is a huge episode.
This is a crazy episode of Nerd House.
Why has he got the Odyssey smoke around him?
Yeah, he's aura farming. Yo, who has more aura, him or Agamemnon?
You mean Odyssey?
No.
Oh, you mean
yeah. Benny Safdie?
Yeah.
He had so much aura. No,
Agamemnon, bro.
Yeah, how long is this episode? Is a long episode, man. It's Doomsday. We gotta talk a lot.
We're an hour.
We gotta talk a lot.
We're an hour and a half in, but I'm pretty sure we're approaching the end because we thoroughly broke down the leaks. But please, for the love of God, keep Tobey Maguire, keep Hugh Jackman, keep them a secret. I want to go into this movie thinking they may appear, not knowing they will appear.
Yeah, not that they definitely are in the movie. Yeah,
but well, Loki's GG'd, so we don't know.
No, but I can't believe that.
His heart ripped out is crazy.
Yeah, how would they depict that? How gory would that be?
Hey, this so far sounds like an amazing fucking Doctor Doom. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's definitely like brutal. Like he kills Jim in front of Steve. Like
yeah, that's like a
10-year-old child.
My honest take with this movie. This is gonna be a good movie. It's just not gonna look as good as we want it to.
Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly movie, but maybe
it's gonna be ugly. Hey, but look, No Way Home was an ugly movie. Still a good movie.
Endgame was an ugly movie, but it's still a good movie.
Still a good movie.
Yeah, Endgame was great. Like especially that battlefield. Oh man, but the writing, you know. Yeah.
That's my take with this movie. I think it's gonna look ugly, but the writing in the movie itself is gonna carry.
How many MCU Marvel movies, like Disney MCU Marvel movies? Because I know Sony, obviously.
Oh, I was about to say Iron Man 2012.
No, I was gonna say like, how many Disney MCU films are like not ugly? Like to be honest, I feel like most of them are pretty ugly.
I mean, the first Iron Man movie for sure.
Yeah, first Iron Man movies.
That's the best looking Marvel movie of all time.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy. I think like all three of the movies are.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Captain America: Civil War and Winter Soldier.
I think Wonder Man is a good looking show.
Wonder Man looks good. Wonder Man looks
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like I was like
Winter Soldier and Civil War look really good.
Yeah, Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy.
For sure.
Looks pretty good.
I feel like Infinity War looks better than Endgame, definitely.
Shang-Chi had so much potential to look beautiful if it wasn't for the bad CGI. Shang-Chi had so much potential. It still looks beautiful, but it could have looked even more beautiful.
Yeah, there's good shots.
It looked great.
There is good shots in that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, it was the Avengers that came out 2012. Iron Man was 2008. That's right.
Oh yeah. I was wondering what you meant by that.
Yeah, Iron Man 2012. I was like, wait, what? Iron Man 3?
Nah, it's been forever since I've seen those movies. Yeah.
But it's so weird. The Avengers look really good. Like
it did.
Like I don't understand. Like how is a movie in 2012, let alone 2008, how is a movie in that time looking superior to a movie coming out in 2026? Why are we moving backwards? What's going on?
Well, look at The Last of Us Part 1. I mean, that game looks better than most. Dude, the Arkham games look better than Gotham Knights.
Oh, Gotham Knights. Dude, yeah. Gotham Knights is crazy.
I mean, hell, like you can even throw Spider-Man 2 in this. Why does the Miles Morales spinoff look better than Spider-Man 2?
It's called directing.
Well, there's a reason between Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was rushed. You could tell it was rushed.
Yeah.
Bro, if the first Spider-Man... Yeah, I'm at the games.
Oh, Spider-Man 2, yeah. It was...
Spider-Man 2 was very rushed. But, yo, if the first PS4 Spider-Man game had the mechanics and graphics of
the second one?
Of Spider-Man 2... Dude.
I mean, to be fair, that remaster has the graphics. It's just the mechanics.
Yeah, but I was playing. I played the remastered. I fully played through the remastered and the DLCs. It's so much better with the mechanics are still the PS4 mechanics. However, it's way more fun with those new graphics and fidelity, not for the performance mode.
Yeah, it's nice.
And I'm actually surprised. You know I've never played the DLCs. We're going off track, by the way, and I apologize for that. But like I never realized like the DLCs I never played the DLCs in the Spider-Man games or saw them ever. So when I played them on the remastered, that was the first time ever me playing them. Why were the DLCs so good? Like, holy, that Hammerhead story was crazy.
No, it was good. I like the DLCs.
Like I remember I was starstruck at the end of the first DLC where Felicia got blown up, and I was just like, wait, what? I was
Yeah.
If I hadn't played Spider-Man 2 before that, I would have just been like, what? But
you know what else seems really awesome? Infinity Vision. Oh yeah. So excited to see it in Infinity Vision. New format. Yeah. We created a format just for this movie. We created a
$30 per ticket. Let's go.
Thursday. I'm going to go see it on Thursday.
Wait.
What?
Question.
What's up?
How much is Infinity Vision in comparison? Like how much is it? Was it around?
You want me to be completely honest with you? It was a regular.
Is it more than regular? It was regular price. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Because they're promoting it as this premium format. You know, oh, Infinity Vision. Oh, go see it.
It's just aspect ratio. Yeah. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah. It's just like a.
You still get the black borders.
We decided to release our movie.
I am going to go see it on the Thursday. It drops December 17th at 1 p.m. I will be one of the first people to see it worldwide. And I cannot wait after everything we've talked about. Like I said, awesome. I think the movie may look ugly, but I think it's going to be really good. I want to ask both of y'all, do we vote Avengers with a vote of confidence? I'm going to go with confidence. I'm confident.
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle? Fair.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, with the content we have now, no, but with the leaks, yes.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
That's a good answer.
Very fair.
You know, and
so,
think. Oh yeah. If we do an episode on, which we definitely will do an episode when it comes out. We definitely will.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's gonna be till I see that movie, because like it's sold out everywhere. It's sold out everywhere. I'm not gonna see that movie for like.
I waited almost 2 hours to get those tickets.
Yeah. No, I looked.
Can't be that serious.
I looked online, like it's sold out everywhere near me. So like it's sold out everywhere near me for like the first week.
That's crazy.
So
you might have to fly over here
and do a podcast episode. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do an episode.
You might. Damn, that's wild. But
there's a lot of theaters over here too, so it's crazy.
Now, obviously, I'm worried about the movie, but I am still hyped about the movie. I'm definitely going to go see it. Obviously, I'm not going to go see it. It's an Avengers movie directed by the Russo brothers, and it's very nostalgia bait, obviously. But I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I am excited. And after these leaks, I'm definitely a lot more excited now. This was by far the biggest podcast we've had on this channel, so stay tuned for more.
For good reason.
Stay tuned for more. Who knows? Maybe we can take Nerd House to Comic-Con. Who knows?
Well, that appears untrue.
I understood that reference.
All right. You'll see, guys. You'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But this has been the Nerd House Podcast, episode 3. Stay tuned for another podcast, most likely either being about lanterns or
Spider-Man.
Oh no, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's next week. Yeah.
Man-Spider. Elektra's gonna be in there.
After that will be lanterns. I think.
That is a theory voicing has that Elektra will be in there. Comment down below if you believe that theory or not. And I will see you next week for another Nerd House podcast where we do our review on Spider-Man Brand New Day. Peace out, everyone. TH out.